I read an article recently which said that obesity is a bigger issue than world hunger. Are you serious? Like, is it gonna be a thing? Are we gonna tell people that starving to death is a less problem than getting overweight? So at the end of the sad commercials, instead of those starving kids, there will be some random dude who weighs like 500 pounds sitting in his little scooter and coming to his bike church like regular, and there's like a really sad, deep music playing in the background that, you know, is supposed to make you sad. And then there's like one random dude who comes to the stage and be like, okay guys, this is Daryl. Daryl hasn't seen his toes for more than 2.5 years. Just paying 30 cents every day, we will kick the food out of Daryl's hands. That's a big problem. Not like the upcoming population growth, which lead to both hunger and starvation, is nothing to compare with that one, you know? Not a big deal. Population growth and 9 billion. Damn. By 2050, the world's population will reach 9.1 billion, which is 34% higher than today. In order to fit this more larger, urban, and richer population, the food production needs to reach at least 70%. How does it even feel like to fill 9 billion bowls? We've been essentially living this country not thinking about how does it feel like to live in a crowded planet with a rising demand. Because the world is already experiencing difficulty feeding everyone. Numbers tell a deeply worrying story. More than 100 million people are food insecure, and 25,000 people die daily because of hunger. You can be the next one. We can be the next generation who will go through the same that they went and they still go through every day. The United States Food and Agriculture Organization estimates that when population will reach its point, the food production will not be able to supply enough food for everybody. As you can see here, if we want to continue eating meat and food, the meat is the biggest part of the food production, and it needs to reach from 200 billion to 470 billion at least. How many folks in here love eating meat? Clap your hands. I want to see them laugh. I mean, numbers is coming, you know, that plum on the top of me. Like, I'm just imagining that. And don't laugh, of course, I'm not kidding. And if we want to continue eating meat, we have to check new sources because the current ones aren't sustainable at all. So what we're going to do? Cultured meat, or I could say conventional meat, is as the same as the natural meat, but instead of slaughtering the whole animal and cutting it into pieces, we just use cells to produce the meat. Some people call it unnatural because, you know, you're not killing the poor animal, and they're like, no. But they don't know that the meat they're eating is unnatural because the animals tend to grow up really fast and unusually big because they're pumped up with hormones and antibiotics, which affects the final product too. But cultured meat will avoid all these issues, considering the fact that you don't need animal to be bigger sizes because it can be small, it can be big, there's no body shaming at all. And you just need the cells, you know? It's natural because you don't need any genetic modification. When you produce the meat, the cells do the same, they will be inside of an animal, so they don't need to be modified in any way or form. And the cultured meat is really good for environmental, it has an environmental impact because it will reduce greenhouse emissions and will also decrease the use of land and water by 95%. Here you can see how it's produced. It's really easy. You just use the cells. There's no any genetic modification. And also you can add fats. Like it's healthy because you can add fats. Like healthy fats, it depends on your choice. You can add no fats. And it depends on you. And if we want to produce the natural meat, we need to use from 4 to 10 kilograms of feed. While producing cultured meat, we only use 2 kilograms of feed. And it's also very cheap, considering the fact that in the future the amount of food the produced amount of food will decrease, but the price for it will increase and it will not be available for everybody. But cultured meat right now, one hamburger with cultured meat costs only $1, but in the future as we produce more, the price for it will decrease even more. And it will be cheap and it will be available for everybody. And again, it helps global warming, it reduces greenhouse emissions, it is good for environmental, and it is really cheap, and it will prevent the food crisis and also global warming. And, I don't know, yes, as you can see here, it's a Moses steak meat, which was made in 2013. As you can see, there's no difference between the appearance, and it tastes the same because it's a natural meat, but we still use an animal for it. It's just we use a different part of an animal, so it tastes the same, it's cheap, and it is the same, as you can see. And cultured meat will avoid all the issues that are coming for us in the future, and let me just, oh I did. How to play that? As you can see here, it is my friend. If we don't take any action, it will end up like in the future. That's his favorite shoe. That's my shoe. And if we want to if we don't take any risk, we risk more. And I know change may seem scary in the beginning and very chaotic in the middle, but I promise that it will be gorgeous at the end. We've invented our world once, and it's time to invent it again. It's time to make our world all over again. Thank you very much.